Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. So, basically, so we didn't get drunk too quick, we and the last 5 whiskey video we did was the 5 whiskeys we wouldn't buy or we wouldn't recommend.
Wouldn't buy again.
So this is we went around his room and all 300 plus bottles of whiskey, most of which are mid to high shelf. We had a hard time picking 5 budget whiskeys that are, sub $30 ish, probably $30. It might be 30 after tax, but we picked 5 best bang
for your buck.
West.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So we picked 5 best bang for your buck whiskeys.
Yeah.
That we think. I mean, you're going to be sub to low 30s.
Yeah.
Which now is a budget whiskey now.
Yeah.
With the way the price is.
$30 is a budget whiskey that, pretty much. And we could have went low budget, like Benchmark, but we picked 5 whiskeys that both of us
that we drink.
We agreed on these whiskeys that we would buy them, use them as either a daily sipper or a mixer. So,
yeah.
But first up on the list, and I haven't had this one in a while.
Let's drink.
Very Old Barton. This is the bottled and bond.
Yeah, this is the 100 proof.
Oh no, it's not bottled and bond.
No, it's just 100 proof.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have an 86 proof and they have a 100 proof.
They used to have a bottled and bond, but I guess they switched. I'm just going to do a little bit.
86 is fine. I like the 100 just because I like a little higher proof.
Yeah, I like a little more meat on the bones.
Yeah. As you can tell, that bottle's just about destroyed.
I need another one of these. So, very Old Barton. Now, is this Barton Distilleries or is it who? Yeah.
I think, is that?
It says Barton Distillery.
Yeah.
So, are they? They're not Bardstown, are they? What else do they fucking do?
I don't know. I thought Very Old Barton, though. I had in my head that they were a Buffalo Trace product, I thought.
I don't know. Let me look at my other bottle.
I'm going to step out there.
Because I thought it was like a Heaven Hill product. It fucking tastes good.
It's in Frankfurt, so.
Is it a Heaven Hill product?
No, because Heaven Hill is not in Frankfurt.
Where's that at?
It's in Bardstown.
Oh. It's bottled by Barton Distilling Company, Frankfort, Kentucky.
It's just bottled by. I think it's distilled.
It says distilled by Barton Distillery,
Okay.
Bardstown, Kentucky, but bottled by. That's so fucking confusing. I think it's Heaven Hill.
Okay. And it might be. I don't know.
It tastes good.
Different company. I think they're just getting the work done. But regardless, you're in the 20s on this bottle.
Yeah. Low to mid 20s after tax.
I mean, and
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So I think and it's not a wheated, obviously, but it's on the more non-spicy.
Yeah, it's a lower rye.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I think that's a solid whiskey right there.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Now, so on the other end of the spectrum, we have
Just light you up with that.
light you up, spiciness. Now you do get some of the. I'm gonna do a small little taste.
Okay.
You do get some of. I ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah, it's gonna overpower them.
Yeah.
Old Barton.
I'm just doing just like the lightest of flavors. But as far as proof, bang for your buck, Old Grandad 114 is probably
It's right
the
there.
market leader
Yeah.
on high proof whiskeys that are sub $30.
And I think it's gained a lot of popularity over the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I've been drinking it for years, but the last couple of years, you can still find it, but it's sometimes you might have to hunt for it with your ask.
And I think I've never seen it in a liter bottle. I picked one up this weekend in, of all places, Malakoff, Texas. A 1 liter bottle of Old Grandad Bonded.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never even seen
Never
it.
seen it. It was fucking huge. It was like, Jesus Christ, is that a half gallon? But no, it was a 1 liter bottle. So I think a good stand-in for this one, if you can't find the 114 Old Grandad Bonded,
I don't think I've ever had Old Granddad Bond.
They got a Harley's on a loop.
I've just never drank it.
It'd probably be a good replacement for your high rye or for your ryes for your old fashions.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tasted it. So I've drank 114 many a time. So.
But it's a solid. I got it in the truck.
Well, we can try it.
We might have to try it next time.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, there's number 2.
All right. And then here's the wild card or the
we'll switch to a rye.
Change it up.
Because I think everybody should have a rye.
Oh yeah.
If you're gonna make old fashions, something like that, you need a rye. And I was kind of flipping between this one and Sazerac. I went with this one because it is 100 proof versus a 90 proof Sazerac. So,
and it's
solid. It holds up.
oh yeah. And I'm not going to worry about getting a taste of this one. But as far as rye whiskeys that are as close to a bourbon as you can get, I think this one hits the mark in the price. $27, $28.
Yeah.
It's probably closer to that now with tax or before tax.
Yeah, you're going to be in low 30s, I think,
Yeah.
after tax. So.
I think when it first hit the shelves, it was like $25, $26 plus tax. But I mean, inflation's a bitch. Fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah.
But I think this is a great one to have on your shelf. I think everybody should have it.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then obviously, I don't think this is a surprise to anyone.
Can't have every bar should have this right here.
Yes. Any bar should have a bottle of Wild Turkey 101.
If you don't, you don't know what you're doing.
I think it's probably got the most stigma of all bourbons as far as negative stigma, because everybody and their fucking dog, like we talked before, everybody has taken shots of 101 and gotten their ass kicked and said it's a freaking rot gut. It's like, no, because you drank it like a dickhead. You got sick. You got what you
You
deserved.
sit around and sip it, and it holds up with just about anything
Yeah.
out there.
I mean, 9 out of 10 times when I get a DWI, it's it's on a bottle of Wild Turkey.
Because you've been drinking like a dickhead doing shots.
Well, because it just goes down nice and easy. And anyway, all right. Last but not least, we're gonna go with
Early times.
Early Times Bottle and Bond. Now, I don't know if you want to open this or not.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna open this one.
Okay.
Just because this is the last of the Brown Foreman.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold on that one for a while, I think.
So I do recommend the new one. I don't think it's as good as the Brown Foreman, but I think it's still a solid replacement. Like I said, I don't think it's as good as the Brown Foreman product, but I think it's still good for what you're getting. It's still 100 proof. It's a 1 liter bottle. It's sub $30. It's hard to fucking beat.
Yeah.
If you can find it in your market, the Cooper's Craft, which is the Brown Foreman,
Replacement for this.
it's basically the same product.
Now it is a little bit more expensive.
Little bit.
It's I think mid 30s before tax
Yeah.
now. The Cooper's Craft is, but it's fantastic.
It's fucking delicious. Yeah, he got the tail end of the bottle that was sent to me by fuck, I forgot. I think Oscar.
Yeah, that
I
stuff
think my
is
guy Oscar
so
sent
good.
it to me.
So good.
So good.
And I've been hunting, and I think I'm just going to have to order a bottle online. That's what I found.
Just order a case.
Yeah, I will. I mean, yes.
You need to check with Jason, see if he's got it in his area.
I need to ask him.
I bet he's got it up there since he's close to that
Illinois, I
market.
bet he does. Yeah, because it's good. But
Yeah.
the early times, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
you can-
they switched from Brown Foreman to Buffalo Trace. Brown Foreman sold it to Buffalo Trace. Is what happened.
And I believe this is the telltale, because it doesn't say it. On the back it just says,
The top.
what does it say?
Brown Foreman always had a plastic top.
Yeah,
Now Buffalo Trace has a metal top.
really.
Yeah, you can
Well,
tell. You can tell by just the top.
The bottle-
That's the easiest thing to look
The
at.
bottle's different as well.
Yeah.
So the new one has like this divot on the back
Okay.
where it kind of comes in and there's like a little bar, whereas this one, and it's got these little, it's smooth on the back. It's got those little bumps on it, but
And you can still find a few of these out
Oh.
there just because they're just sitting on that bottom shelf. if you see one with a plastic top, I would 100% recommend buying it.
Yes.
You won't get another one.
True. So they got a metal top like the old Wellers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, so that, I mean, there's a quick story. I think we've talked about this. I don't know if we talked about it on the show here. So my friend Mark over in the United Kingdom, he lives on the south, like an hour or so southwest of London.
Okay.
In Kent, England. But he was in London doing some work.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Correct.
Yeah. He was going through an old liquor store in freaking London, England, and found an old bottling of 12-year-old Elijah Craig. So they're fucking out there. They're sitting there collecting dust. He said it was behind another couple bottles, but you just got to look for them. They're in obscure places, and they're out there to be found. So he found a great find. Sent me a message. He sent me a message with a picture of it, and I was like, ooh. I was like, whoa, where'd you get that? And then he cracked off. It was so these are those are 750s. The one he had was a 700.
Really?
Yeah. They don't have 750s
I
in
don't
the
think I've
UK.
ever seen a 700.
Yeah, they have 700 mils. So cracked into it and immediately commented on how good it was.
I imagine it was.
That's a fucking bottle you need to cherish because you'll never find that shit ever again. Yeah. Anyway. So this is a short video. It's only like 12 minutes in. So these are 5 budget whiskeys we recommend buying.
Yeah.
So, having in your bar at all times.
I mean, there's a lot of other stuff you can put on this list, but this
is the shit he has in his bar. He's got all this high-end bullshit, and this is like the cheapest. This is the best of his cheap shit that he has that we would recommend.
Yeah.
So I think that's all we got. Thanks for watching, guys. Check the description below for all the ways to help out with the bills around the house. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends
and family.
Words are hard. Yeah, dramatically. Words are dramatically hard. That's a word we made up on the podcast. Dramatically. Thanks for watching. That's all we got.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Cheers.